Canada calling. So, first of all, let me start off by congratulating you. And that's because you've chosen Canada Calling to find out about how you can immigrate to Canada and what are those three important steps that you need to take before you actually went ahead and applied for your Canadian PR. So, in this video, I'll be talking about the exact same piece, the three important steps that you will need to take before you apply for the Canadian PR. So Canada is a very popular destination right now. Everybody wants to come here. It is really, really friendly to immigrants, lovely culture, lovely people. So let me start off by sharing the first step. So the first step is to check your CRS score on the CIC website. So CRS stands for Comprehensive Ranking System. And what is the CRS score, or what is uh, what is its relevance? So the CRS score is the first check to see whether you are eligible to immigrate to Canada or not. Whether or not you are trying to immigrate to Canada as an individual or as a family or with your spouse, whatever the case might be, you always and always need a CRS score. So, how do you calculate that? So here's the link for that. You use their website, which is Canada's immigration website, which stands, as you can see on the screen, www.cic.gc.ca. So that's the website. And this exact link, I will be posting this on the description as well. You can use this link and check out your CIC CRS score. So usually a safe score is above 450, but this keeps excuse me, but this keeps fluctuating almost every fortnight. So keep checking regularly for the latest draw because things are changing in Canada rapidly in terms of what jobs are in demand, in terms of how many people are landing in Canada, in terms of what is the skilled occupation list right now. So stay tuned to this channel. I'll be making a lot of videos around a lot of your queries. So yeah, for now, the CRS score is the first step, and you should use that. It's available on the website. Just some more context around that. In 2017 alone, candidates with scores as low as 413 have also received their ITAs, which stands for Immigration to Apply, and they have immigrated to Canada. So keep on the vigil and stay optimistic. As I said, the tool is an online assessment and it's free to use. So play around with it, work out different combinations, uh, and yeah, find out what your latest score is. Um, one word of caution here: remember to state the true picture, because falsification can get you into trouble, and you might not be able to support what you say or log into your account with documentary evidence, and that can be a problem. So stay with the facts, state the true picture, have the right documents, and find out what your CRS score is. So once you've done that, let's move on to the step two. Step two is basically about once you know what your score is, and once you find out that you are trending above the CRS score that's been going on for the last month, for the last 6 months, for the last year, you should go ahead and register for any accepted language tests by the Canadian authorities. So these tests might be one of the three, might be CELPIP, might be TEF for the French language, or it might be IELTS, also pronounced as IELTS popularly. So, and book the nearest location to where you live, keep it hassle free, prepare well. So, book one of those language tests and score well in them. Um, a word around IELTS. It's usually the most popular choice with a lot of candidates. It's a test that you take to show how competent you are with your English language skills. Again, I will be making a separate video on IELTS and how to crack that, because I know a lot of people struggle with that. So as I said, subscribe to this channel, and you will receive videos around the IELTS tutorial as well. Just in case, if you want to use the link that you see on the screen right now, you can use this to register yourself for the IELTS test. Another tip for IELTS is if you're deciding to take IELTS as a language test, remember to register yourself under the general training tab and not academic, because it is immigration that you're targeting. When we talk about PRs or permanent residents, um, you're talking about general training for the IELTS piece. It's not academic. Academic is for students who are trying to be international students in Canada. So for the PR purposes, register yourself under IELTS for general training. All right. Um, the higher your IELTS score, the higher will be your CRS score, because it's kind of directly related to your CRS score. The better you score in it, the higher will be your CRS score, and higher will be your likelihood to make the cut. So aim for the maximum. I know many people have had to do it many times, um, until they have been able to obtain the right score. Because, as I said, with the CRS tool, you can play around. You can log your scores as sevens, as eights in the different sections of speaking, reading, writing, and listening, or nines, and find out how your score varies. With a 7, it might be 413. With an 8, it might be 430. 430. With a 9, it might be 465. So people like to play, and people like to experiment once they know with the tool that yes, this is the right benchmark, this is what I need to target, because this is enabling my score to be above the current cutoff. Then they start preparing accordingly and appear again. So just more context around that. Usually an IELTS score of 8 is really competent, it's really good. So you should be on a good footing if you're able to score a cumulative score of more than 8. And also, it would be beneficial if you are to score above 8 in all the individual sections as well. It costs around 200 Canadian dollars. So book a test when you are all in readiness. Do not follow the herd. Save on money, save on time, save on the frustration. Prepare well first. As I said, I'll be preparing a separate video. Follow that video, follow the steps in that video. Prepare well, and then go for the test. Step 3, the final step that I wanted to share with you guys. Once you've checked your CRS score, once you know that you're above it, you've also applied for the IELTS or any other language test that you need to prove your competence in one of the languages, English or French. Time to obtain your transcripts for all your educational qualification, whether it's your graduation or your post graduation or a diploma or a degree, whatever it is. Contact the universities, contact the colleges, get your transcripts that would be required to fill out the educational credit assessment. You will have to contact the university or the admin offices of those colleges or institutions. So get on that. This can also be a time consuming step. So this is again a pre-step before you apply for your PR. The cost to obtain transcripts varies from university to university. Usually, it costs around $20, 20 Canadian dollars and above per copy. If you're going for 2 copies, it might be $25. If you're going for a single copy, it might be $20. So act accordingly. Some people like to obtain more copies, I know. Finally, a bonus tip, guys. Remember, as I said, remember to play with the CRS tool first to know exactly what you need to target for your languages or to target for your language test rather than booking a test directly. This will save you money and frustration. Another tip, if it is possible to get in touch with the university or college, wherever you pursued your education from, always check with them, try to reach them through email, by phone, or directly face to face, and ask them how much time does it take, how much money does it take, by what time can you expect the transcripts, because you will be required to send them for an ECA, an educational credential assessment. This too, like the initial step, will save you money, will save you time, will save you plenty of frustration, because this can be a time consuming step because of how things are in colleges and universities. One final piece before I go away: stay patient, plan properly. Knowledge will be the biggest difference. Keep persisting, follow this channel, more videos coming your way, and immigrate to Canada without paying a single penny, guys. I promise you more value coming your way. So subscribe and like this video. Love you too.